Hey, what's going on everyone? This is NearFear here at qualifying for round 3 of the GT500 Supercar Series at STA. And at the start, Fear Near, my teammate, has already pulled a 1-second lead to the entire field before the timer even drops. Now, this is more or less going to be a kind of discussion, kind of commentary video as we go through qualifying in the race. So basically me trying my hand at qualifying, which I've already acknowledged I'm not too terribly good at. So yeah, so here I come across the line sitting a 129.5, which is sadly 2 seconds off of my personal best. Now, there is a reason for this, and the main reason being that my brake pedals sporadically activate themselves on the straights and into all of the corners as I come back across the line setting a 128.9, which is, in my book, not very good. So, yeah, qualifying didn't go very well in this race. I was yelling at my pedals were giving me the middle finger, and Texas Time and Zero Duck just sat in the sidelines laughing. Fear Near was impassive as he sets purple laps of 126.8. Have no idea where he found that speed from, but whatever. We're gonna come into the tunnel and you're about to get a little glimpse of what I mean by sticky, weird brake pedals. I don't know why they keep doing that every time I enter a corner, but they do, and it costs me 5/10 each time. Luckily, I did fix this after the race. I had to open them up with a drill bit and a few other tools that I had lying around the house, but yeah. Anyway, pole sitter is set at 126.8. Second has set a 127.6. Third and fourth are 128s, and fifth is a 129.9. Alright, here we are at the starting grid where magic usually happens. I'm starting in 4th position, which is a bit out of order from where I expected to be, so I'm hoping to gain at least 1 position off of the starts. Now, I've been practicing starts in the free practices, so hopefully it will get us somewhere here as the 5 lights go out right about now. We've got a flyer compared to Texas Time as he bogs down going into turn 1, but Zero Ducks breaks early and gets lag bumped slightly. Now it doesn't seem like he has any damage, but we are getting crowded by Texas Time going on our way up the hill. Fear Near has already pulled his 5/10 away from the field, and we've ghosted, avoiding squeezing Texas Time's front end. Zero Duck loses the rear end as we go around the inside and outbrake him to the next corner, putting us into 2nd place. Very nice for a start of a race at Monaco where overtaking is very, very difficult as we come around the corner and enter the tunnel. Cutting into the next lap, we have ourselves on lap 4 going onto the start-finish straight to find that we are already 6 seconds behind our teammate. I still do not understand what kind of drive Cooper was on, but he was on a charge like this for the remainder of the race, really, as we come in for a pit stop at lap 10. Our tires have reached 4, and we have enough fuel to do 1 more stint, but I'm just gonna add a little more just so I don't have to fill it up in late stint as Texas Time goes right past us! He must be opting for the 1 stop, which means that we're going to have to push super hard to try and catch him as our pit lane crew takes forever to put on the tires and let me out of the pits. Thank you. And I'm going to take a charge on Texas Time as we cut to lap 14, 4 laps into our stint, and we turn in and completely stuff it into the wall. Oh my god. What have I done? I have full front right damage, and the car is now wiggling a bit on the straights. NearFear, you've done it again. We still have to catch Texas time though, so we are going to cut on over later in lap 15, where Texas is going very slowly at the end of his stint. His tires are completely falling off the cliff as we break into the Nova chicane. He's riding rumble strips, his rear end's kicking out. He's just in no position to defend us as we go up the inside into this corner. Trebek. And moving on to lap 20, we've cut into the end of our stint, finally. We've made it ahead of Texas time, but we do not know where we're going to come out. So hopefully a pit 2 crew will do a very good job on getting us out ahead of Texas time. Are we gonna do it? No, we're not. Texas time just squeezes a bit past us as we go into turn 1, and on lap 23 we've already caught back up to Texas time. So his tires must be completely falling off already this early into my stint. He's pitted on lap 15, I pitted 5 laps later, so we are on much fresher tires than him at this point in the race. On to lap 24, we've encountered a lapped car. Now something very special happens in this moment on the lapped car. I'm just gonna let you watch. 3 wide. How is this even possible? Now, granted, he did ghost at the last moment, and Texas just drove through him. But I do have a picture on my console. I might show it at the end of the next video, but we were 3 wide at one point in that corner, which is crap your pants material, as we get through the tunnel and we are right on the rear end of Texas time. Now, I do have to credit that his tires are dead at this point as we outbrake him into the chicane and practically run him off of the rumble strips just to get around to take 2nd position in the race. Huh. Our teammate is 31 seconds ahead as we move on later in the race, and in the span of 2 laps he's dropped to that 31 seconds. I don't know if he's on fuel conservation or his engine power is down or whatever, but we are now leading the race in Monaco, and here on lap 30 he's practically pushing us across the track. He's less than 3/10 behind us and already attempting a move in the hairpin, so we're gonna defend by holding the inside and hope that he doesn't get a better run than us through the tunnel as he completely drops off the back of us on dead tires. So it's completely sealed 1st place for me as we've won the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes, Monaco Grand Prix. Now our teammate has finished 6 seconds behind after having a 31-second lead toward the end of the race. Texas time is finished 15 seconds behind on his dead tires on his 1-stop stint, and that's the end of the race. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. It was fairly fun for me to do, and I will catch you guys next time on High Speed Ring, or whatever race that we can actually find that have already recorded. Later.